Hey Glenn, tell me about the Pelican Bay hunger strike.
Okay. The Pelican Bay prisoners went on strike, and it was a hunger strike where all of the inmates came together, all the different races. And I myself spent 10 years in California prisons on drug charges, and I went to solitary confinement for being involved in a riot on one case, and in another one, an investigation. And so I got to learn what the inmates are striking over. And there is no court system that determines if you go to solitary confinement in segregated housing units called shoe terms. And when I was in there for a riot, it was just survival stuff. And they determined I was a Southern Mexican while I was in there, and I'm white. And so that's part of the problem. And so what the strike was about, the hunger strike was about, was the validation process for keeping prisoners in solitary confinement.
Okay.
And they used dubious evidence, and it's a kangaroo court. There is no
Okay.
court of law to
Yeah.
go in or out. So they were striking over the way in and the way out. And the only way out, once they validate you into solitary confinement indefinitely, which means you're in there forever,
Yeah.
is to do what they call debrief.
Okay.
And so you would be, the only way out would be to say that somebody else that's still on the main line, let's say at New Folsom or one of these other prisons, is a shot caller or a reputed gang member or so on and so on.
Yeah.
And so that would be pulling that person in with more dubious evidence for that person to be in there for you to get out.
Okay.
So the whole system is, it's not a court of law, and that's what they were hunger striking. That was what the strike was about.
Okay, thanks Glenn.
You're welcome.